Welcome to Liverpool fans. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. Liverpool Football Club have been thrust into the centre of the footballing world after Zinedine Zidane's dramatic arrival on Merseyside, a move that is already triggering shockwaves far beyond the managerial dugout. Even more astonishingly, sources indicate that Rodrygo is now preparing to follow Zidane to Anfield, with the Brazilian forward increasingly open to a switch that could redefine Liverpool's attacking future. Together, these developments point to a bold new era taking shape at one of football's most demanding institutions. Zidane's arrival has been handled with secrecy, but immense intent. The Frenchman, one of the most decorated figures in modern football, is understood to have been convinced by Liverpool's ambition, history, and willingness to hand him full authority over the sporting direction of the club. For Liverpool's ownership and board, this is not a short-term gamble, but a strategic reset. Zidane represents certainty, stature, and a winning mentality forged at the highest level. His presence alone changes how Liverpool are perceived across Europe. Inside Anfield, Zidane's appointment is being viewed as transformational. Players are said to be energised by the prospect of working under a coach whose career commands universal respect. Zidane's calm authority, his ability to manage elite egos, and his instinct for decisive moments have been key selling points in discussions with senior figures at the club. Liverpool believe that under Zidane, standards will be restored quickly, and the sense of direction that has recently been missing will return with force. The most compelling subplot to Zidane's arrival, however, is Rodrygo. The Brazilian forward, long admired across Europe, has flourished under Zidane in the past, and that connection remains powerful. While Rodrygo has enjoyed success at Real Madrid, his role has often fluctuated amid fierce competition and constant tactical reshuffles. Sources close to the player suggest he is now considering a move that would place him at the centre of a project rather than on its margins. Liverpool, under Zidane, offer exactly that. Rodrygo is attracted by the promise of trust and responsibility. Zidane understands his strengths intimately, his intelligence between the lines, his composure in decisive moments, and his ability to deliver on the biggest stages. At Liverpool, Rodrygo would be expected to become a focal point of the attack, operating with freedom and confidence in a system designed to maximise his impact. The Premier League's intensity and global spotlight are challenges Rodrygo is believed to welcome, particularly with a manager who has always backed him unconditionally. From Liverpool's perspective, Rodrygo represents more than a marquee signing. He is a statement of intent. At just 24, he brings elite experience, Champions League pedigree, and versatility across the forward line. His arrival would immediately elevate Liverpool's attacking options and signal that the club are not merely rebuilding, but reasserting themselves among Europe's elite. Financially complex, the deal would require careful structuring, but Liverpool's hierarchy see it as an investment in identity as much as quality. The reaction among supporters has been electric. Zidane's arrival has already reignited belief, and the prospect of Rodrygo following him has taken optimism to another level. Fans see echoes of past eras when Liverpool combined authority on the touchline with fearlessness in the transfer market. The idea of Zidane shaping a new Liverpool side, anchored by players he trusts, has captured the imagination of the fan base. For Zidane, this moment represents a fresh challenge. After conquering Spain and Europe, England offers a different test, one defined by relentlessness, scrutiny, and tradition. Liverpool, with their history and expectations, provide the perfect stage. With Rodrygo potentially alongside him, Zidane would not be starting from zero, but from a position of strength. As Liverpool stand on the brink of a new chapter, one truth is undeniable. The arrival of Zinedine Zidane, combined with Rodrygo's readiness to follow, signals a club refusing to drift. Anfield is preparing for authority, ambition, and elite belief to return, and the rest of football is watching closely. Liverpool Football Club are bracing for one of the most seismic managerial changes in their modern history, as Zinedine Zidane has reportedly arrived in the city to replace Arne Slot, with the Dutch coach expected to be sacked on Wednesday morning. The The development has stunned the football world and ignited intense debate among supporters, pundits, and former players alike. Zidane's presence on Merseyside signals not just a change of coach, but a dramatic shift in ambition, authority, and identity at Anfield. Arne Slot's tenure has unravelled rapidly. Appointed with the hope of ushering in a fresh era after years of success, his reign has instead been defined by inconsistency, tactical uncertainty, and mounting frustration. Recent performances, particularly the damaging home draw that exposed familiar weaknesses, are understood to have exhausted the patience of Liverpool's hierarchy. Despite internal efforts to steady the situation, the club's leadership has now concluded that decisive action is required. Slot's dismissal is described as inevitable, with Wednesday morning marked as the moment Liverpool officially turn the page. Into that void steps Zinedine Zidane, a name that carries immense weight. Few figures in world football command the respect, aura, and authority that Zidane brings. His arrival at Liverpool is being described as extraordinary, not only because of his decorated managerial record, but because of what he represents. Zidane is synonymous with calm dominance, elite standards, and success at the very highest level. As Real Madrid manager, he delivered 3 consecutive Champions League titles, a feat that cemented his reputation as one of the greatest coaches of the modern era. Sources close to the situation suggest Zidane has been quietly courted by Liverpool's ownership for weeks. Talks were held discreetly, focused on long-term vision rather than short-term rescue. Zidane is understood to have been impressed by Liverpool's history, global stature, and the challenge of restoring a club that demands excellence. His arrival on Merseyside has been kept low profile, but confirmation of his presence has spread quickly, fueling belief that an agreement is close. Liverpool's board sees Zidane as the ultimate stabiliser. Where Slot struggled to impose clarity, Zidane offers instant authority. His management style is rooted in simplicity, trust, and elite mentality. Players respond to him not through theatrics, but through respect. He is known for empowering leaders within the squad, restoring confidence, and creating dressing rooms built on unity and discipline. For a Liverpool side currently lacking identity and conviction, that influence could be transformative. From a tactical standpoint, Zidane is expected to simplify Liverpool's approach. High-risk experimentation is likely to give way to balance, structure, and control. Zidane's teams are renowned for managing moments, protecting leads, and delivering when pressure is at its peak. That mentality aligns with Liverpool's historic values and could reignite belief at Anfield, a stadium that has grown restless amid recent uncertainty. The reaction among supporters has been electric. Many view Zidane's arrival as a statement of intent, proof that Liverpool are unwilling to drift or compromise on standards. While some questions remain about his adaptation to English football, the overwhelming sentiment is one of excitement. Zidane's track record speaks louder than doubt. He has succeeded under pressure few managers will ever experience, and his calm authority is seen as exactly what Liverpool require.